In our time, you got the belt. If you got a question wrong, I'll never forget, NFU, National Farmers Union, and I went, look, lass, it's in your book. But you've remembered that, haven't you? I have for all these years. Right, I know I can edit the beginning though. Right, thank you everybody, welcome back. And now I'm going to be covering what I thought would be a relatively quick and easy new updated training on team building on Facebook. Has highlighted loads of changes to team building on Facebook. However, you'll be glad to know it's still very successful. I got my first sign up, I'm speaking to her today, and I've got the things. I didn't get very many leads from it. Because I have, as you know, I've not been doing a lot of team building. Now that the team training's been updated, but I am going to start doing more team building on Facebook. So team building on Facebook, first of all, for the people who are new to team building on Facebook, just before you put an advert in, just start to get to know your groups. I just search something like earn or income or opportunity, and if other adverts come up, I know that I can place a sponsoring ad. I also do the same for videos. We're still not using videos to their full advantage yet, but you can use video marketing. You can use it to sell on Facebook. You can probably use it to team build. I've not tried that yet, but this will come up today because I've been a wee bit funny with the marketplace. But the buy and sell groups are fantastic, and you can do product videos. I've seen carpet cleaning videos, so bear that in mind. All these in the box demonstrations, maybe a short party that you do, maybe a product. I've seen the stain remover videos, the PVC cleaner one, the mattress cleaner. All these type of videos can be used to sell and buy and sell. I know I'm talking about team building, but I went on a wee tangent there because I think that's something that we're actually not using to its best advantage. So where to sponsor on Facebook? Your own group. Now you know I put hundreds and hundreds of sponsoring adverts, but maybe at least once a week, twice a week, drop something in. You know, don't suppose you know anybody, because remember, everybody in the group doesn't see it. Even if you want to do it 2 or 3 times a week and leave it at the top as an announcement, or what you can do is delete the last one, put it up again, so other people are going to see it. Buy and sell posts, obviously the marketplace app, the marketplace and the PC on a laptop. Now what I'll say about the marketplace app and the marketplace, if anybody at the moment who's watching this video, or anybody in the room is successfully getting adverts on the marketplace at the minute for sponsoring, tell me, because all of mine have been rejected. However, and I did speak to a few people and they're saying the same. Lynette in Ireland said marketplace has been a bit funny now. What I found is I still put it on the marketplace. This might seem a bit strange. It rejects my post, but one of them says 400 and odd views. So although I've rejected it, it's been viewed and it's still going on to the 20 groups. But all I'm saying is you will start to maybe find
maybe the 400 views are from the groups.
No, I don't think they are. No, because some of them are stuck in one view. They might be, but I'm not sure. But at the end of the day, as long as I'm getting leads, but all I'm saying is don't get all upset if you see red writing and it says it's not been they've done that. I've got loads and loads and loads of when I did it with the last business that say that. And I appealed with the odd one and it comes back and rejects me. And it's the same from the job opportunities that I used to show you how to do that. That's changed as well. So, and between now and the next training, I'm going to investigate other ways that we can get the job ads on the job page that we've done. So these are the changes, mainly here. But you know, everything there works. So discussions posts, just space them out. A minimum of 2 or 3 adverts on 60 groups daily. If you want to do discussion posts, and then if that doesn't give you the numbers that you want, then do more. Personally, I still prefer, and this isn't relevant either, because that's another Facebook change. A lot of you are suddenly getting, I am not getting the message button anymore. So you've got to ask everybody to message me, because I used to get a message button. I like the buy and sales better because I can put one product in my own shop, share it to 20 groups, and I do 3 of them, and that's my job done. I'm a lazy wee cookie. Minimum of 2 in the marketplace, as I said, marketplace. might allow it, might no, I don't care, we still get views, plus your 40 groups, like 220 groups. That's minimum for a new person, that's the activities to start off with. 2 a day shared with 20, 2 a day shared with 20. Now, when I was doing that before, this built up to 100 leads a day. I'm not expecting it to build up to so many at the moment. I'm going to have to do full on activity for the next month to get statistics for you. But it's the 40 groups, it's going in 40 groups. And you can repost everything if it allows you. I meant to change this slide because I noticed there was an old one. But you can renew everything. It doesn't say renew post now. What you have to do is click the 3 dots and then it will say renew. So anything that you do get on the marketplace, so go back to selling, because if you go back to that slide, all my selling products get accepted, no problem. You get the odd one like the scales didn't get accepted because it was a health product. I peeled it, and the dog basket, and I peeled that, and eventually I noticed that the dog basket went back up because I went back and said, for God's sake, it's a dog bed, there's no dog in it. And it just said that's what I said. I said that in my peel. Description, it doesn't really matter, you just want something, and again we're going to have to find out what Facebook will accept now. You know, part-time income opportunity, work from home, work for your phone, need extra cash, broke after Christmas, you know, needing money, would you like a new holiday, would you like a car, you know, anything, it doesn't really matter, just keep it basic. Now, this is how I just show you in the cell something, because I like to show visually exactly just how many extra, how quickly you can do it. So you've got your income opportunity. It wasn't letting me put the pound sign in the 0. What I was doing is it was doing this, which is my mother's name, who's dead, so it was a bit spooky. And it did that on Jane's as well. And Jane says, well, why would I get that? And I says, well, why would my mother torment one person if she could torment 2? You know, she could, you know. This is what we're getting, but what I found is if you just click next, it did come up free. But that's spooky, isn't it? Her name was Nan. So Nan, thank you. I've got to sign up. You better get one. Right, so anyway, go back. So we'll go back to so that would be the price in there. All I put there, would you like to earn an extra £200 to £500 a month part-time? Message me for free information, click next. And here's about marketplace, hit the miss. You can, on my laptop, I can post it to 20 groups. I can also go beyond that. I never do. I have never had a ban, so I would recommend you stick to what I do. I never go beyond 20. I did once on another Facebook, on the Lynn Mac one, and I went way up to 50, and it didn't post any. Occasionally it posted 24, 25. If you got the wrong amount, none of them got posted. So I stick completely to 20. If you're doing this on a phone or a tablet, you might only be allowed to share it with 10 groups. Yeah?
I only get 10 on my PC.
See, but sometimes my PC doesn't give me the 20 odd. Most of the time it does though. But if you only get 10, it doesn't matter. You can get another 10. Oops, I've obviously missed it. There's a wee slide missing out, but if you go back to, your original, oh, that's a way back there, never mind. If you go back to your original advert, down below it'll say, post to more places. So you just post it to another 10. Sorry about that. That slide was in there. It's disappeared by the green ones. That's Nan. That's my mother. Right, I'm going to talk about the follow-up. And you can follow up on Facebook, or you can ask to give them a call. The old school people like this like to get on the phone. The younger generation and the new school prefer to do it by messenger. However, what I will say, I do think there's many people join Viva MK who do nothing. If you want to get persons started correctly, bring them in the correct way. So make it easy to join. Just, oh, here's a link, get started. Bring them in the right way. If you can get on the phone, fantastic. If they don't want or can't speak on the telephone, just have a set script. So this is just you know, an example of what I might say. Set script, I'll have it saved. Thanks for responding to my advert. If you search now, I've changed this just slowly, because if they message you, you can send them a link. If you message them, that's a bit dodgy. At the moment, I'm not getting the message button, so everybody's messaging me. But if they search for Viva NK Income Opportunity on Facebook, they'll find my page and my group. So you put your group or your page. So if you've not got one, Trisha, Kate, speak to Kate. Page and the group, because pages get more visits. Groups, we can capture them, pages get more visits, so you have both. And if in mine, if they're both the same name, so if they click on group or click on page, they'll see the opportunity, video, products, etc. So that's just, thanks for responding. If you search Viva NK, there you can watch a short video explains how the money's earned. You can also see the product range here and examples of results that are being achieved. If you'd like more information or you'd like to get started, please reply with the next step, thanks, Lynn. Or you can do what I did. That's how I used to always do it. Message 1, this works perfectly well. Message 2, message 3, message 4, archive it. If you keep messaging somebody on Facebook the way we did the email, you could get blocked or banned. 4 messages, final, archive it if they don't join. This works brilliantly. But yesterday, simply because I'll go through my, obviously this is coming first, the next bit's coming. I changed it. So the next message would be, oh, sorry, that's just exactly, I read it out, that was just, that was just what I said there on that last advert. So that's something like that, make it personal to yourself, that's just an example. So in the next message, if I don't hear from them, which is the most common thing to happen, is you send them the place to watch the information or whatever. So just ask them, did you manage to watch the video? If yes, do you have any questions? This is if they don't get back to you. Sometimes they do get back to you, and sometimes they don't get back to you, but they are interested, which is so weird in this business. They wait until you go to them and say, did you watch the video? And they say, oh yeah, I'm really interested, I want to get started, but they've not got back to you. So I just quick, if you watched it. Message 3, show them your selling group. It doesn't matter what you say. I say, here is how I sell some of my products. I also use the Facebook Marketplace. It can all be done for your phone. It's a genuine opportunity. I earned in my first month, whatever you earned. Here's my shop. I'm pretty sure you love the products, Lynn. That opens up this, and I'll get them joining there, and they're trapped. They're trapped.
You're not having any problem using your link in a message?
If they message you,
if they message you, it's fine.
If you, I mean, I've done it the other way about as well, but it's, you know me, I go for 3 Facebooks, and I just make sure I don't overdo. You can do most things. It's when you try to do too much, it can become a problem. But I don't have a problem using the link. But if I'd messaged them, I would just put Lynn Max Online Shop. But I like it better because they do join it. So there was that my 3rd message. Now my 3rd message, go back. That one there is part for the 1st message. I either get them on the 1st message or the 3rd, because that want to put that off because I've got to go to sleep. If I'm going to put it when I take the shower off, but not to put you to sleep. Louise is like, hello. Really falling asleep. Right, so that one will come back either because they've liked the look of the products or they've just not got round to it. But I find that one gives me a response, and I put it down to hopefully that. This is why I like to be able to leave the link better. My 4th message, thanks very much for showing an interest. If you consider this in the future, I'm telling them to go away. If you consider this in the future, please message me. You can find me at Lynn Max Online Shop, which will already be in, and hopefully they might be. I've joined my income opportunity one on Facebook. If there's anyone else who's interested, please give them my details. My story would normally be in there, but I don't want to put my 1st month. I want to wait to get bonuses with a new pay plan in there. Your story, income, thanks very much, Lynn. That also gets a good response. Oh, sorry, that was my neck, and that's on video. Oh, it just cracked. It's been so sore, this neck. See, I've got the proof on video where there's blenders are quiet. That really was sore. Right, that threw me. So the 4th message, and I'll archive it after that. It's not like It's not like, what do you call it? Now, this is what got me thinking yesterday, because with the buy and sell, they might say, I'm interested, or this, or that, or the next thing. So when somebody put, I'm interested in this item, and I know they've just done like that, and 1 out of 10 will buy if it's a product. So I'm thinking, oh, I wonder what it's going to be like, because I've never had that with sponsoring before. That wasn't always on the buy and sell, but then I did my sponsoring. So I thought, I'm not going to go down the same route, but I am interested. So this, by the way, what I do is I try something and I make it better as I go along. So maybe by the next training this will be a bit better, but this is exactly what I did. I'm interested. Hi Donna, I always use her name. Thanks for responding to the advertisement. This is a simple work from home part-time business that you can fit around anything. Are you working at the moment? You want to get into that right away to start building. Yes, I work full time, yes, but have breaks between and Monday off. Just moved into a new house, so need extra cash for decorating. See how much information I gave you. When I was thinking, the people are going to think that I've got a pal called Donna who's done this, because this is exactly how it rolled. Most people do this in a part-time. Now notice how I'm not going in for any clothes, I'm just building a relationship. Most people do this part-time around their current commitments. You can work online or with the catalogues. The products are lovely as well, have lots of useful products. It's simple and easy to do. That was it. But I would have probably put, when I put simply, I probably would have put, no, I'm at the wrong bit, sorry. I usually send the products, but she's in my group. I'm getting muddled up. Right, I work full time. She told me that. Most people do this part time. I prefer to work the catalogues. Do I have to pay to start up this? It's entirely up to you if you want to do the catalogues or online. Both work. It's free to get started, and you also get 50 free catalogues to help you get started. How much income were you hoping to earn? Anything at the moment, and this time it would be good. And I just empathise with just after Christmas and a house move. I know what you mean. Not easy, definitely not. What would you like to know? If it's easier for you, this is me going in for the call. I want the call. If it's easier for you, I'll give you a quick call on Facebook to explain how it works. She's at work. She didn't tell me that there. Is it just like doing Avon, except of putting out catalogues and taking orders? Now, I don't want to say too much in Messenger. I want the phone call, but if I can, I'd say it's similar, but a completely different product range, and we tend to earn more than even simple because of the way we teach it. Have you done Avon? Because we teach people they're a lot more selling than Avon, have you? Okay, great. Have you done Avon? Let me see. Yes, done Avon and Ann Summers a few years back. Great, this is something that'll fit. That would, what's that say? Ah, the camera's in the road. Is that would? Ah, there we go. Well done, Louise. Great, this is something that would interest you. Is this something that would interest you? You can see some of the products in my Facebook group. So what I've done is that's when she went to my group. She joined right away. And then I realised I could send her also the link for more products, because my group's only got a fraction of the products in it. There's no, like, you know, I've only been building it up for 2 or 3 weeks. I can also send you a link. It's what's called the New Beginnings, which we are getting fantastic results from, and the Health and Beauty has been launched at the end of February, but we still have lots of makeup, etc. online. And she's at work. So waited a wee while, and I sent her that right away. Waited a wee while, 4:10 was fed up, she's about to finish work now. Hi Donna, what did you think of the products? I'd like to give it a go. That's great. Have to go, I was going out for my dinner. Working till 9, have a few breaks tomorrow, lunch or tea time. Speaking to her tonight at tea time. So you've got to try and get them, you build up a much better relationship. She might join, she might know, but what I didn't want is, here's a link, let's get started, another person, no today, anything. It's just as simple as that. So you can have your set scripts, you can have it set scripts, and what I'm going to do in a minute, now this telephone call would be more to chat about her circumstances. I've got a lot of information on the messenger, but about her circumstances, depending on how much she's learned. I don't know if she's got kids, I don't know how many kids, I don't know what job she does, I don't know what hours she's doing. So that's all the things that I want to find out. Where is it you work? How many hours you do? Have you got children? Did your husband work? I'll bring them all out if you're taking pictures. Do you have any questions? How much are they looking to earn? Explain about the support system, what they need to do to succeed. They've got to follow a plan, they've got to plug into the system, get commitment, just didn't get paid. I mean, this will get rid of people. If you do this will get rid of the people that join you and do nothing. It's treating it like the serious business it is, and you can do all of that on Messenger. It's up to the person. We Kerry Brady, I never met Kerry for about 3 months, and she was successfully selling £900 online using our system. Well, half it, because she only ever shared it on 10 groups, but she's still got £900. And share as much in your success stories. You know, Janet Louise is one that I use with online. I didn't have statistics for most of them. Jane, I remember Jane's story for Tuesday, so Jane put it in the book. I just share stories, I just remember them, but it is good to start to maybe have them how we used to have them, proper wee testimonials. So that would be that telephone call, because I've done a lot of it already on Facebook. But if some people like me will ask really quickly, can I give you a quick call? If they're really interested, I'll always try for the call. If you didn't want to try for the call and you want to do it in Messenger, fine, just follow something similar to what I'm showing you here. Oh, there's a smooth. I thought there was something missing there. I was a bit disappointed. You always want to set an agenda. So you open the call, set an agenda. I speak to Mary. My name's Lynn for Viva MK. You recently spoke to me on Facebook. Some people are getting leads for other source, might be your Instagram. I recently spoke to you on Instagram, or I sent you a message, or you responded to an ad. Depends where the lead comes. If it's Facebook, you'll have already chatted. We chatted on Facebook. Do you know what I mean? That's going to be varied, but if this is cold call, you responded to an advert about earning an extra income working from home. Set the agenda. The reason for my call is to give you a bit more information. I just need to ask you a couple of questions. Is that okay? Was there anything, and this is the questions, you're working at the moment. They're not in any particular order here because was there anything particular? I like that one. It's all, what made you respond to the advert? She's just said to me, I'm moving in to a new house. So why did you respond to that? They'll give the reason for what to get started. They may interrupt you because they'll have questions your own. It's important to say, that's the reason for my call. I'm going to answer all your questions, but if you don't mind, I just need to ask you a couple of questions, then I'll tell you everything you need to know. It's just to keep control, or it'll go everywhere, because this is quick calls. We used to do longer calls, but we're getting better. What's your current situation? Are you working at the moment? Have you got a partner? Does he work? Do you have children? It's just what level of income are you looking for? This is the point you want to get to. How much are you looking for? My girl just said anything will do just now. You know that's not good. You want a figure, but when I speak to him, talk to him, we can put it into figures. Just how much time do you have available each week to work the business? Now, she said to me, I have time between work, which can be on Facebook, and a Monday off. So we need to work out a catalogue detail plan part-time. So I need to find out our hours. Present the information, Viva and Care. Now this is just done yesterday off the cuff. Obviously, I put what we're thinking, but just quick. You don't want to say too much. To be fair, if they see the products and we tell them they can sell them with a catalogue or online, what other information do they really need at that point? Do you know what I mean? But we're a brand new British company who launched in June 2018. There was a gap in the market. A bit about the products. I haven't went, the products, lovely products, essential products, tell them about the products. We turned over well over $1 million in the first few months of trading. We're looking for two types of people who want to earn a part-time top-up income of £300 to £500 a month. And we're also looking for more ambitious people to become team leaders and want to earn much more. And I do ask them if they would be interested in the team building that's going to come. We can retail the products through friends, family, Facebook, catalogues, door to door, share some stories, ask them what way you've seen that in my message, what way retailing the products would interest them. That lady said to me catalogues, but I'm still going to get her online, by the way. And you all knew that anyway, but for the purpose of the video, if they say I just want to do online, I will try and get them on the catalogues and vice versa, but not at that moment in time. involve, no, expose, involve, upgrade, right? We also grow our income by sharing the opportunity to grow in the team, stories if necessary, and ask them if the team building would interest them. And most people say that they want to get to retail done first, want to see how it works for me. And that's actually perfectly normal. 9 out of 10 people say, well, see how to make money first, or see how it goes for me, I might do that later, blah, 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 but you need to be informed. And I'm nearly finished, I know I shouldn't have put that here on. The person, the main reason people don't join, the person showing the business doesn't ask. That is a fact. People send information, they have conversations, but they don't say, what did you think? Like, let's say I went back to that Donna, I can't remember her name now, Donna, and said, what do you think of the products? And she went, oh, they're lovely, I really like them. You've got to then go, well, that's fantastic, then would you like to get started? And that's been proven in direct sales industry worldwide, that the biggest, there's about 80% of people doing, whether it's a sale or a network thing, they don't actually ask the person to buy it. They don't ask for the order or ask them to join. 80% of people, you fail to follow up quickly enough. An old lead is a cold lead. Follow up every query as soon as possible. I put within 24 hours, but if I'm on Facebook, I will do it immediately. You can get auto text and just do it like that. I know a lot of people work. Be relaxed about the outcome, just go through the numbers. If it's no, fine, they'll be in your shop, they'll be in your sponsoring group. Until the buy or die. That was Jane's comment a long time ago, I see it. I thought I'm going to keep that in. No just means not yet. But sometimes it means no. It does, sometimes it does mean no. But they're in your prospect list and you know yourself that, just stopping the